When the Jaguar E-Type was launched in Geneva in 1961, somebody described it as the most beautiful car ever made. And people tended to sit up and listen when that somebody, so the story goes, was Enzo Ferrari. Now, Ferrari's own 250 GTO, which came along just a short while later, may have been even more beautiful. But with those now changing hands at $100 million, it makes this race-bred 60s Grand Touring Coupe look not just beautiful, a bargain. And this cat had pedigree. Jaguar won the Le Mans 24-hour race 5 times during the 1950s with its racing C and D types. They picked key elements from those cars like a semi-monocoque chassis, rack and pinion steering and 4-wheel disc brakes. The 3.8-litre double overhead cam inline-6 XK engine also carried over from the races, but new for this car was a brilliant double wishbone independent suspension. The E-Type was launched as a 2-seat roadster or this fixed-head coupe, and if the suggestive shape or the technical spec or the 150 mile-an-hour top speed weren't enough, the new price of this car was less than half what was being asked for an Aston Martin, Maserati or Ferrari at the time. The E-Type was not just a pretty face. And speaking of pretty faces, the covered headlights identified this 66 Coupe as a Series 1. And by this time, Jaguar had upgraded the Series 1 with a torquier 4.2-litre motor, an all-synchro 4-speed gearbox and improved braking. This sweet spot 66 also gets more comfortable reclining seats, and along with this telescoping steering column, it makes this a pretty comfy place to admire these Smith's gauges and toggle switches. You don't have to drive an E-Type very far to understand why this is such an enduringly popular classic. It's maybe the perfect combination of classic British charm and proper performance. And I mean proper. Grand Touring is really what this long-legged beauty's all about, and that makes me appreciate the coupe version even more with its big luggage area and side-opening hatch. It's a word that's abused, but iconic really does describe the Jaguar E-Type. On any list of the 3 most recognisable cars, the E-Type would have to be on it. And it's not just the pin-up looks, but the fact that this car lives up to the promise. I think Jaguar summed it up best: grace, space and pace.